The administration announced a list of drug cartels that they designate as foreign terrorist organizations, including Tren de Aragua. The president revealed what this designation could mean. Roll it.
The cartels are now going to be seen as foreign terror organizations. Would you think about ordering U.S. Special Forces into Mexico to take them out?
Could happen. Stranger things have happened.
There's a hint. Cochise County, Arizona Sheriff Mark Dannels joining us now. All right, Sheriff, they're terrorist organizations. Are we going to go after them militarily, as the president suggested we might?
Oh, I think so. Good morning, Stu. I think there's a very high chance of that. You know, these cartels it's way overdue. Why we haven't gone after them and made them a focal point amazes me. And I'll say this. You know, you think about what they're doing. They're killing Americans every day with fentanyl. Thousands, up to I think 100,000 Americans die every year of fentanyl, and they're the main producers of that. You look at the exploiting of children, the death, the gangs, you name it. These cartels are a threat to this country. We need to go after them. I think President Trump's right on target by doing it.
But do you think that the government, the authorities in Mexico, would okay American military attacks inside Mexico on the cartels? You think the Mexican government would go for that?
I'm not saying they're going to be happy with it, but I'll say they need to do it, and they need the partnership. Let's be real. One of the things we say down here is the cartels and the corruption there in Mexico is like a co-form of government to their government. There are great people who live in Mexico, but this cartel down there is a threat to them as much as it is to America. It's to their best interest they work with this country, and let's get rid of them.
On that note, Mexico has announced that they just seized more than 400 pounds of meth in the cartel heartland of Sinaloa. They also confiscated 3,000 gallons of chemicals used to make that kind of drug. That's $40 million worth of meth. You think Mexico did this because they're feeling pressure from Trump?
Oh, definitely, Stu. There's no doubt about it. And they're doing the job they need to do, and that is stop it in their own country, in their own backyard. They'll have support from this president, this administration, for whatever they need. DOD's down there. The Department of Defense is already set up in my county here. We're working side by side with them to do things. And I'm telling you, we're all working together for a common cause, and that is to protect the homeland and protect America.
Last one, Sheriff. Border agents in Yuma, Arizona, nabbed 3 migrant smugglers dressed up as Border Patrol agents.
Yeah.
They're trying to bring 24 migrants into the country. Dressing up as Border Patrol? That sounds like desperation to me. What's going on?
Well, it is desperation. You have a new coach in America right now that's saying we're securing the border. There's consequences to it. He's supplying the resources and the messaging and the consequences. So the cartels have to be smarter. What worries me, though, Stu, is they're going to get savvy. They're going to get more violent. And that's some of the big talk down here on the border. And we're ready for it. I mean, we got the resources in place now. But the cartels, we got the will now to fight them. That's important.
You're on the border. If I'd have asked you this question a few months ago, how many people do you see crossing your territory coming from the border? You would have said quite a few. How many are you seeing now?
We have a drastic reduction in what we're seeing down here, no doubt about it. The give-ups are like nil to none, what the agents are telling me, what the stats are showing. The gotaways is what we deal with here in Cochise County, Stu. That's the ones that can't give up the law enforcement. That's what we've been dealing with for the last 4 years under the last administration. That's not going to stop, but we have seen a reduction in that. But I guarantee you, we're working together to make sure we do everything we can to stop them.
All right, Sheriff Mark Dannels, thank you very much for being with us. Always appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much.